Contaminated soil from the Chernobyl nuclear exclusion zone may have spread as far as Ukraine's capital of Kiev. According to Ukrainian forces, Russian troops dug into the soil, and it's feared tanks rolling through the area could have carried contaminated earth right across the country.
It is one of the most dangerous places on Earth, but that didn't stop Russia pouring troops and tanks into the Chernobyl exclusion zone at the start of the war, patrolling the site of the 1986 nuclear disaster, while infantry dug in the poisoned earth nearby, say Ukrainians who've now retaken the site.
There were quite a lot of trenches, and they were digging trenches in many different places. But I understand that the most dangerous place was the red wood, because that's where nuclear waste is buried.
People visiting Chernobyl like we did before the invasion are told to touch nothing, let alone dig. The soil is still steeped in radiation. Making matters worse, say Ukrainians, the Russian soldiers were given out-of-date radiation monitoring equipment. Since Chernobyl's reactor exploded in 1986, access to the area has been tightly controlled. But Ukrainians say thousands of Russian military vehicles rolled through here, picking up contaminated soil dug up by the soldiers.
We are talking about 30 to 60 kilometers around the Chernobyl station, and that area is heavily contaminated. In this one location, in 5 days, 10,000 Russian vehicles crossed this point on their way out from Ukraine into Belarus.
Contamination could have been carried into Kyiv, Belarus and Russia. Chernobyl's poisonous legacy, buried for decades, unearthed and potentially dispersed far and wide. Dominic Waghorn, Sky News, Lviv.